Tuesday, May 15th, 2:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Guys, in this video, we're going to take a look at some severe weather in the upper northeast part of the United States. Some towering supercells along with some towering ash plumes that have recently erupted. One in Japan that you're looking at right here that reached staggering heights of 25,000 feet. Also, Kilauea saw a large plume within the last 12 hours. But first, this atmospheric supercell over New York, eastern Pennsylvania, all of Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Vermont, New Hampshire, northern New Jersey, severe thunderstorms capable of producing tennis ball size hail like you see here from Julian CD38. Link is below in the description box. That hail fell in Columbia County, New York, less than an hour ago, courtesy of this supercell thunderstorm that's currently ongoing. This is the latest image from the GOES 16 satellite, and you can see a lot of moisture coming up from the southeast over Florida, Georgia. And that's all part of almost a tropical storm, but not officially, but it's got a lot of moisture associated with it, but could be an early hurricane season, guys. We talked about the real-time lightning map here at the website. If you click this tab here that says real-time lightning, takes you to this map here. Strikes were, right before I did this video, at 30,000. Just over 30,000 lightning strikes in 120 minutes. Right now it's at 28.4, which is a tremendous amount of lightning. And you can see a lot of it is concentrated over this very thunderstorm right there. High concentrations of lightning there and over the state of Florida too. So big storm, big heads up if you're in that area. Speaking of big, this is coming out of Kilauea as I do this video. A towering ash plume that was anticipated. They talked about the possibility of this happening many days ago. The geologists from the HVO, because the summit was absent of lava. When it's absent of lava, the walls can collapse, or at least large chunks of it can fall down into the bottom, creating a temporary seal, which creates pressure. When the pressure reaches a certain level, then you've got a large ash plume to deal with. Right now, from what I understand, the plume is going south towards the ocean. This plume you're looking at here is from Japan, also within the last 24 hours. That one reaching heights of, according to the Watchers.news, 25,000 feet. Seeing earthquake swarms near Mayotte. Mayotte, we'll take a look at real quick. We'll leave Hawaii. It's also, much like Hawaii, it's a chain of islands. It's volcanic. And that's what we're seeing here. Activity in the form of earthquake swarms. And there's a 75-foot or 7,500-foot volcanic dome over here that, from what I understand, is not active at the moment. But there are, in fact, I've seen two come across my earthquake app, a 5.2 and I think a 5.9 in this area right here, earthquakes, which is very unusual. So activity there, and also, since we're on the map, that's in southeastern Africa, northwestern Africa, up in the Canary Islands. We're seeing a very unusual seismograph. In fact, the last 24 hours, it's been like that for a few days, to be honest. That's more than an earthquake swarm. That's the seismograph from the Canary Islands. That's a constant frequency. That's not a variable. That's a constant. A swarm, you would see variable spikes of energy. This is a constant. So this tells me that more than likely there's some sort of magma under the surface on the move. And that would be in the Canaries. No volcanic eruptions that I know of, but there's definitely something going on underground. That's what these seismographs are attempting to tell us. Large volcanic eruption over in Japan, sending ash 25,000 feet. The eruption out in Hawaii, probably maybe 10 to 15,000 feet. It's a big, thick plume of ash, and there could be more. So they were anticipating it, and it did happen. So they talk about that here at the Watchers.news. Also, the southern hemisphere. Saw this a couple of days ago, and I couldn't find the buoy that recorded this incredible wave height that didn't produce a tsunami, as far as I know. And I've looked, but I couldn't find anything. But anyway, a newly placed buoy off the southern coast of New Zealand recorded a wave of 78 feet, just over 78 feet high, and did not produce, or there was no tsunami that I know of. So pretty incredible. That is a very big wave, not to be associated with some sort of a tsunami. And it just happened. So a lot going on. Here's a look at the storm going over lower Manhattan, New York. This is a building in downtown New York, and you can see how low these clouds are rolling in lower Manhattan. Big storm with a very low pressure that can produce high winds, hail, and possible flash flooding in the area. So if you're in that area, big heads up, guys. Large hail already falling in Columbia County. That's tennis ball size. All right, guys, that's all I got for now. Activity continues on our little planet. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.